Hey everybody, this is Mark Brown, editor of Pocket Gamer, and today I'm playing Peggle Blast, the inevitable free-to-play reimagining of classic PopCap time waster Peggle, which came to iOS quite a few years ago at this point, but with PopCap being purchased by EA, as with Chilingo, but that's completely irrelevant at this point, the game has been remade with a more free-to-play bent in mind. So there's boosts, there's an energy system, there are adverts, that sort of thing. It's also being played in portrait mode now, which is different, and makes it more like Candy Crush or something. Whereas the original Peggle, which you can still buy on the App Store under the name Peggle Classic, is a landscape game. If you've never played Peggle before, here's basically how it works. You have this ball bearing that you fire down at the sea of pegs on the screen in the hope of hitting and clearing all of the orange pegs, which I'm about to do now, which will result in an amazing fanfare. Here we go. Whack. So we get extreme fever, and we get loads of points. The game's all about reinforcing everything you do with a billion explosions and rainbows and sound effects that make you feel like you've actually done something meaningful with your life. But you haven't, you've just pressed a button. But that's, the point, the whole fun of Peggle. It's addictive, and you keep wanting to go from level to level, which you'll do on this world map, which might remind you of something like Candy Crush Saga again. You've got the sort of levels, you've got that little thing, which would probably be your Facebook profile picture on there, if you are so inclined to log in. As you go into these levels, you've got, you can buy extra green pegs, you've got boosts in the game. Oh, whoops, I actually purchased it. Let's hope I'm not logged in. I'm not. So you can get extra green pegs, you can watch an ad to get more stuff. I don't know, there are different level types in the game. This one has eggs that you have to hit them multiple times to turn them into phoenixes. They hatch. So we go around here and we hit these phoenix eggs like that, and then the phoenix goes up, and we've just got to get these 2 eggs. But if we're not careful, it will drop down into the bucket or off the screen, and we'll lose it. It's actually quite funny that this game has taken quite a lot of inspiration for some of its ideas from King's game Papa Pear Saga, which was a Peggle clone of sorts by the Candy Crush Saga people. And it had, quite a few sort of slightly cheeky, slightly suspicious things in it, different game modes than Peggle, that were kind of about making you pay for boosts, and just generally making it a lot harder than it needed to be, so that you would die, and, anything basically to make you spend money. I know, I'm not being cynical, but it is made by EA in this case. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the next level and see what we've got there. But again, loads of points. You've got a 3-star scoring system, similar to other iOS games that I'm sure you've played. Here is a level with some gems. You kind of get the idea by now. If you didn't see the green peg, let's hit one of these. So right now, my little sort of trajectory line just goes into one peg. But if I hit this green line, I'll get the super guide, which when this next ball comes along, I can see where it's going to bounce. Bjorn the unicorn, my friend up there, he dons some crazy psychedelic sunglasses, and he'll show me the next sort of bounce of my ball, which helps me get these gems down. This level is a bit of a pain in the arse, so we're going to skip that and go on to a slightly later level. Up to number 13 is where we are at the moment, so we've got to get these orange pegs. Lots of stuff we can get through purchases. There's another one down here. So you've got the boosts at the beginning of the game, but you've also got these special balls. This is a ring of fire, where your ball is on fire, and any peg sort of within its vicinity gets torched and, removed. Again, you can purchase those with real money, if you are so inclined. Who am I to judge you and your financial decisions? We haven't got a peg bucket at the bottom for this one, for whatever reason. There's some vague storyline about Bjorn and his evil brother unicorn. I don't know what is going on in the world of Peggle, but there is some complicated Game of Thrones style lore going on in the background. I'm sure you're kind of bored of watching me hit pegs at this point, but what I'll say is that Peggle Blast is Peggle, more Peggle than you've ever played before. There are some slightly suspicious free-to-play shenanigans going on here that if you are not inclined to play free-to-play games, you will probably, will leave a bad taste in your mouth. But if that stuff doesn't faze you, then hey, Peggle for free. You can just watch some ads. There's also an energy system, so it will eventually stop you playing for a few minutes until you badger your Facebook friends, pay up or wait. The usual stuff, basically. And right now I'm about to lose, so maybe we should end it on a high note and just leave the game. So that's Peggle Blast. It's available for free on the App Store now, courtesy of your friends at PopCap Games. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.